welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. I have gotten the things I need. Nether Vortexes and Primal Nethers. All of our offers for Primal Nether succeeded. And then I came back in between episodes and found some Nether Vortex on the auction house. We overpaid by a smidge on all these. But honestly, I'm okay with that. It gets us what we need. These are purple. Crazy. Yeah, these are high-level ingredients for high-level stuff.
Here there.
We're gonna put them right over here with all of the other stuff in here.
Up with it.
There is still the whole issue of actually getting the blacksmithing level, but that's okay. Also, since we're here, I can sell some stuff to my second favorite shop. Since we don't need this, we have some very nice shoulders with all sorts of better stuff than that. It's the sockets. The sockets do help quite a bit. All those bonus stats.
How are you?
And now,
See you soon.
we're up to 700 gold. That's very good. Well, we were up a lot higher than 700, but we still have 700, so I'm gonna count that as a win. So we are heading back to Shadow. On my way over here, I was looking through some stuff. Noticed here when we started this group that it set the dungeon difficulty to normal, and all saved instances have been reset. So I went looking around.
Do not proceed.
Oh.
You will be eliminated.
Oh, what's the Doomwalker doing? I'm proceeding. Concerning. Anyways, went over here, and here is the instance options. We can make it a raid. We can change it to heroic. Reset instances here. There's options. What we're doing right now is heading to Ornok's farm to talk to Ornok here. For the next part of the Elementals quest. Came over here to the Altar Jatar flight path point, since it was closer. Unfortunately, the flight path was like this, going around the southern side of Hand of Gul'dan, so it wasn't the fastest. Still probably faster than it. Fly with our slower mount speed though, so this worked out. Okay. On the Shattered Shelf, north of the Quoskar Cistern. Oh, there's an ore. It's probably in the caves. But here is this guy. In his little Felbor farm. He's doing pretty good, all things considered. Not a bad spot. Ornok, Tornheart. Words of damnation? Never heard of them. Take my advice, let the dead rest. But since you've already come all this way, I could use some help with a few other matters. What do you say? I was a lot of things. I've been a lot of things, stranger. What I once was isn't what's important. What I am now is what... And what I am now is what matters. And what I am now is a farmer. I use trained Felbors to dig up tubers from the hardened earth of the Shattered Plains. Recently, though, flares from a nest to the northeast have been attacking my animals, preventing me from gathering tubers. You go to the area north of here and gather tubers for me. Use this whistle while standing on a tuber mount, and a boar will come dig one up. Ornock Tornheart at Ornock's farm in Shamoon Valley. Once you recover 10 Shamoon tubers from the Shattered Plains. Also wants Ornock's boar whistle back when you're done. And we get to choose some tubers once we're done. Fancy. I am slightly concerned about this Doomwalker telling us not to be there and system failure. Seems concerning. Here are the boars. Here's a tuber mound. Perfect. This is what we're looking for. Stand over the tuber mound and blow the whistle. If the boar is nearby, he'll come dig up the tuber. Sniffs the air, a tuber is near, the boar starts to dig. Soothes his glee, adds discovery. Wow, a whole big tuber thing. Look at that. And that is one of the tubers. Perfect. Okay. We will see how this goes. Some of the Felboar are dead. We might not have very many... Might not have very many spawns of the tubers to play with. And the flares are just destroying them, which isn't great either. I want to be faster so we can find the tubers. There's some over here. The problem's going to be the boars. Yeah. They can't dig if they're all dead. Well, let's help out the Felboar then. Seems like a reasonable idea. And he's dead. Well, maybe we just have to wait for them to respawn then. What do we got here? Some kind of eggs. If we whistle here. Anybody? They're all dead.
Need more rage.
Here's a few. And it's looking like this quest might not be shared as effectively. Except that one. Ideally, we get the quest done for everybody around. I think there was another person here, I think. So they might have also been doing this quest. Put the whistle over here. So that's 2. And then there's one over there. Oh, there's an ore over this way. I'll be taking that. We don't get attacked by any ravenous flares on the way. Yeah, I can see how this is becoming a situation for our friend up on the mountain there. Can't get any of the tubers if all the digging boars are dead. That's no good for anybody. All this adamantite's pretty good for me then, so I'll take that. Ah, it's a rich vein too. Fantastic. That's what I'm looking for. Love to see it. Alright. Any living boars? I think they're just spawn camping it. There's one. He's alive. There's another one. Alright, here's one. Fantastic. Perfect. This is a little bit more than just the typical find the thing on the ground quest. It's got some extra bits to it. So I can appreciate that. Oh, we got some boosts from something. Stamina, intellect, and mana for a second. And I got him. Sure. He only rolled a 1. That's not great. Fight some more. It's an awkward dance between everything's respawn timers. One would hope that the boars would respawn faster.
Too far away.
That's the idea, at least. No, he's killing the boar. How could you have done this? Ah, he's fighting the boar. What an unfortunate situation. You messed this up. You've really messed this up. That is highly unfortunate. I'd say that boar's close enough, but whatever. We can go this one. There's also a waiting on the whistle. Maybe once we have this one over here, we can drag him on to the next one. Don't attack the boars. Pro tip. Now he just runs back that way. So in theory, there'd be a boar near enough to each of these locations. Then we'd be able to grab any of the tubers. Here's one. Where is the tuber? Tuber over here. Tuber up there. Careful. Oh, here we go. Very good. Yeah, they are domesticated. I don't want to know what they needed to do to domesticate a fell boar. They are usually highly aggressive. Highly aggressive. Looks like there's some loot on that guy over there. Okay, when you're close enough. How close do they need to be? He's walking over. Ah, come on. You know you want to. Alright, it's fine. A bit of money. I will take a bit of money. That works for me. Any boars up here alive? No. Sad times. Sad times. Halfway done. Halfway done. These flayers, though. My goodness. I feel like our shouts are probably aggroing. We should probably not use Whirlwind. It's probably a mistake. That seems to be okay. Nope. Let him live. This is the only chance we have. Yeah, we need to be slightly more careful here. Oh my goodness. Leave me alone. You're too valuable. You fool. It's still coming. Oh, it's an unfortunate state of affairs.
That ability isn't ready.
Intercept. Okay. Just barely saved this one. He has one hit left. It'd probably be for the best to put him out of his misery. Okay, he was. I was gonna say, if he's gonna only take one hit the next time he gets attacked and then be dead, that's of no use to anybody. But he just regained full health magically. Oh, we got two of them. Can we get two at the same time? That'd be really cool. Hey! That makes sense. So if you keep enough of the Felboar alive, you can do this quest even quicker. Very cool. Got a whole bunch over this way too. This one doesn't look like it's close enough. No. We're up to 8 though, so we're definitely getting there. If we get this one, we can probably get him over to here. So, very carefully. Do not use any AoE attacks that would aggro the Felboar. That completely would defeat the purpose here. Nice. Oh, we got two at the same time again. That's it. That's pretty interesting that can happen. Doesn't feel entirely intended, since it's still just one tuber mound. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to complain. Nice. You can get 2 from 1. If the whistle calls 2 boars. That's pretty wild. It's pretty wild that that can happen. Alright, perfect. Let us get back to the guy. Technically, he said he couldn't help us, and then we just helped him with this anyway. But I'm sure what he really meant was he'll tell us after he helps us. So this is fine. I'm seeing all these ores that are down in the cave, and it's making me sad. Oh, we got some flares over here. Ooh. That's concerning. Give me those tubers. Here's your tubers. You say there are a lot more of those flares than you expected? Looks like it's time to take out the trash. There's some tubers of healing, agility, strength, and power. Well, we don't want spell damage. And we don't want the healing ones. Let's just go with the strength ones. That's a ton of well-fed buff, strength and spirit boosts. Very cool. A lesson learned. We need to show those flares what happens when you mess with Oronok's business. Why don't you go back to the Shattered Plains and destroy every flare egg that you see. They're deep in flare territory, so keep your guard up. Wants you to destroy 10 ravenous flare eggs. We already saw those eggs, so we know exactly what we're looking for. Yep. They were looking pretty suspicious. And now, we know exactly what they were. These are just regular food. The absolute quantity of our well-fed buff items at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's concerning. I don't think that was there before. Oh boy. That's probably gonna be the next quest. Taking a wild guess. See if we can avoid it. We are unable to avoid it. Alright, see if we can get him down. Gonna go with some Sunders here, since we're dealing with such a big lad. Or I guess it's a matriarch, so. Such a big lass. Oh, he's dead. But the matriarch has been defeated. We could resurrect him if we had any way to resurrect things. What's happening to me? The Den Mother's Mark. You're deathly ill. Reduce movement speed for 20 some seconds. Okay. I mean, I think I was fine. He's back. He revived himself. Okay. Very good. I'm gonna count that as a win. Oh boy. That took me out. Wild. Alright. So we just need to pick up all these eggs. It looks like another... You need to do the quest. No, there's... I guess... No, that just destroyed one. I think we're good. We just need to destroy 10 in total. I feel like we're probably going to end up having to wait around for the respawn of the Matriarch, though. That's okay. Got a system going here. We can destroy the eggs and fight the flayers. Very efficient. Not saving too many of the Felbor here. That's okay. Just need to destroy these eggs. Yeah, there's 6 and 7. Perfect. Let's go for that one. Let's take out another flayer here. Yeah, he's got a little 70. That's not a huge deal. Can I walk up this wall?
Not ready yet.
Well, they're just going to town on that Felbor over there. Oh, can we destroy the egg before he gets here? Hey, run an interception. Perfect. Now that's a strategy.
Not enough.
And one more right over here. Perfect. We're supposed to be helping with the enraged elementals or something. Instead, we're smashing eggs. There we go. 10 out of 10. It's a roundabout system. We're getting there. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys up on this shelf. It's right here. Perfect. Perfect. Lesson learned. That'll teach those damned filthy animals not to kill my boars. Well done, Eric Erickson. The Cipher of Damnation, Truth and History. Oranak adjusts his posture and stands to his full height. I had to be sure, Eric Erickson. To be sure, I had to test you. Please excuse the little masquerade. I'm as much a farmer as you are female. I should say, not at all. If you are to recover the Cipher of Damnation, you need to listen to what I have to tell you. When you're ready, let me know, and I will tell you the story. I mean, you were a pretty decent farmer here. You're doing all that farming stuff. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Listen to his story. I can do that. Ready to hear your story. Very well. The words you seek have a name, Eric Erickson. They are known as the Cipher of Damnation. The words uttered by Gul'dan himself to shatter this land. The very spell that severed the last remaining tie the orcs had with the elements of Draenor. Ornak nods. Aye, it is the cipher that you must reconstruct, and ultimately the words of the cipher that you must call. This seems incredibly dangerous. How do I find the cipher? The Cipher of Damnation was kept in Gul'dan's private quarters inside Karabor for 20 years. Oh, that's right, you have no idea what Karabor is, do you? The Black Temple. Aye, now home to Illidan Stormrage. When Illidan took control of the Black Temple, he discovered the cipher. He recognized that the damage to this world had already been done, but thought it wise to keep the cipher secure for later use. How do you know all this? When you stand at the altar of damnation and see the spirits of the damned kneeling in prayer, what you do not see is me standing next to Gul'dan. Ornak nods. I told you that I was a lot of things, did I not? One of those things was the Lieutenant of Gul'dan. I've done many terrible things in my life. I've slaughtered man, woman, and child alike, danced in the blood of innocent Draenei. Yet... Ornak chokes on his words. Yet what? What is it, Ornak? I'll never forget that day, dwarf. Never. Even though I had long since abandoned shamanism in favor of shadow magic, I felt the cut. A sense of loss so profound, could not explain it to you with mere words. When the tie to the elements was severed, all orcs on Draenor changed. If there was ever any doubt in the power of the shadows, it was washed away with the cresting of the molten lava over the shattered earth. A wave of sickness rushed through me. After the ritual was over, I ran home to my children. I gathered what belongings I could carry in my arms and left with my boys. Ran to the hills and hid. There really was no other option. Not a day goes by that I don't think of the cut. It's taken 20 years to reconnect with the elements. It's taken 20 years for the elements to even begin to heal. So the cipher now, and your boys. As I said, the cipher was found by Illidan when he took over the Black Temple. He divided the tome into 3 parts and charged the care to his minions. My boys are grown now. When I got word of what Illidan had done with the cipher, I sent my boys to recover the pieces. You must find my boys, Eric Erickson. You must find them and recover the Cipher of Damnation. I will do it. Do you understand what must be done? Find the sons of Ornak. Find my boys. That sounds dangerous. We got Gromtor, Artor, and Borak. Alright. Hopefully he has a hint of where to find all these guys. Let's see what he's got. My firstborn, Gromtor, left to search Coil Scar Point, directly southwest of here. He's the warrior in the family, ill-tempered and bloodthirsty, traits he inherited from his mother. Search along the outskirts of Coil Scar Point. See Naga corpses, Gromtor is sure to be close. When you find him, tell him this. We spill blood for just cause. We will let him know that you are a friend to Tornheart and prevent your premature death. Find Gromtor, son of Ornak, at Coil Scar Point. Okay. Then we have Artor, his youngest son, Artor. Let's just search Illidari Point, far to the southwest, nestled between Legion Hold and Wildhammer Stronghold. While Artor is a hunter of remarkable skill and expert tracker, I fear that he may be in over his head this time. Illidari Point is the proving grounds for Illidan's demons. These are demons that left the Burning Legion to join the Betrayer. Travel to Illidari Point and find Artur Eric Erickson. Okay. And lastly, Borak. While Artur was off hunting and Gromtor was off fighting, Borak studied. Eventually, he took up a vocation as a scholar. Left for the wilds of Draenor. He returned home a few years ago, a changed orc. His heightened sense of awareness and mental acuity had forged a silent assassin. Now a confident and powerful orc, he's taken to recovering the most guarded piece of the cipher. Borak hiding near Eclipse Point, far to the south. He watches from the shadows of the bridge. Eclipse Point. Okay. See if we can. There's nothing to track for these. That's okay. All right. Ah, I'm standing on fire. So the first place we want to go is Coil Scar Point. That should work. You saw the one by the bridge. Okay. I don't think it's this bridge. Let's head to Coil Scar Point first. It's the closest one. Probably this way. From the sky, this shouldn't be too bad to find who we're looking for. Find Dendaga. We should be good to go. Somewhere around the outskirts, presumably. That makes sense. Since we're just doing... Oh, there's some dead Naga. Hey, there we go. Looks like he's killed quite a few of them. Look at this. Basically taking this entire side over here. But first, rich adamantite deposit. We were supposed to say some words to avoid our premature death. But mining. We can't just not do some mining. Obviously. It's a rich node. You just gotta. Alright. He's got a Coil Scar commander here. Oh, look at him. He's looking pretty cool. Look at that axe. Very fancy shield, too. Item. Gromtor, son of Borak. Gromtor grunts. It's good you came. This may have just spilled its guts. We've got them now. The Cipher of Damnation. Gromtor's charge. This Naga filth is the 6th one I've interrogated today. He's got the fancy armor, so I figured he knew something. Those other ones were useless. Gromtor points to the corpses of the Naga around him. I only had to beat him once, and he told me everything. The first part of the cipher is hidden in a Naga chest at Coil Scar Point, or Coil Scar Cistern, east of here. This is the Naga carry the keys, kill them, take their keys, and use them to open the Coil Scar chests. Determine to find the cipher. Cover the first fragment of the Cipher of Damnation. Hidden in a Naga chest at Coil Scar Point or Coil Scar Cistern, east of here. Alright. I'm through asking nicely, Fishman. Where's the we figured that out. I know a third of it is in this village. Yeah, we're doing that. Why are you speaking of soft skin? Now you don't have this cipher. Of course not. What was I thinking? Why would you have a third of the cipher? Yes. Managed to unchain you and set you free. Set me free. Do you honestly think I look that stupid? You will feel pain. Bonk. Kick. Shield bash. Shield bash again. And the axe. Get up, you rotten piece of trash. Get up before I end you. My goodness. So this is how he got the information. Not be the Coil Scar commander anymore, Orc. I'll tell you, the cipher in one of the chests at Coil Scar Point. Now you there hold the keys. Coil Scar Point, he says. This is Coil Scar Point. Alright, perfect. We need to fight some Naga. Let's get that. Tracked here. Alright. I mean, this is Coil Scar Point. Here we are. Let's start fighting. Is that a box? That's a water spirit. Yeah, almost. We'll start with the ones out here, and then work our way into places. Yeah, there's the chest key. I got it. Now we need to find the chest. Alright. Let us walk around. If I was a chest, I mean, you would think it would probably be somewhere safe. Oh, there's a chest. Take down this siren here. And this cobra. And this cobra. And this siren. They just want to get in the way. That's their mistake. We're gonna open up the chest with the key. Let's go chest. Yeah, there it is. First fragment of the Cipher of Damnation. My goodness. You don't even know where to begin. It was here. Yeah, just right here. Perfect. It sounded like there was chests all over the place. So, that worked out. You might still need to get his key, though. We're gonna keep fighting stuff. Oh boy, clam! We got clam meat. Yay. So that worked out. Good. We're getting a bit close to Lady Sharma there. That's okay. I mean, it was okay until we cleared her out. She's only level 68, so not a huge deal. There's another chest back there. And a water spirit for good measure. We don't have the thing to grab any souls. I don't know if he's on the key yet. Well, I just need to keep finding some more Naga then. They're not exactly putting up much of a fight, are they? And the water elementals are just kind of getting in the way. That's okay. Hey, motor water. Fun. And here's the key. Here's a chest. Perfect. Did they have multiple copies of the Cipher of Damnation? Yep, there they did. Very good. How convenient of them to make extra copies for us. Love to see it. Any luck? Yes, indeed. This must be taken back to father at once. Cipher mission, the first fragment recovered. Arrest the documents up and place them in a lockbox. Take this to father. He waits your return at the farm northeast of here. I'll be home soon. So that I'm done having my fun. Oh boy. But of course, we're gonna get all three at once. So the other two was near Eclipse Point and Illidari Point. This way. Next time. Goodbye.